damn. For those who are wondering, this was me during the entirety of this movie. All 3 hours of it. Hell yeah. Hi, everyone. This movie is fucking awesome. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. I'm back. That movie is... That didn't give it away. John Wick, Chapter 4. John Wick Chapter 4 is the fourth film in the John Wick series. It is, once again, directed by Chad Stahelski, who has done all three of these movies. The first one was co-directed with David Leitch, but he's been the main director on all four films. It picks up shortly after 2019's John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. John Wick still has a bounty on its head that keeps growing. From those at the high table, he is still on the run. Still trying to, again, this all started with a dog and a car. And now everyone in the underworld is coming for John Wick, and will keep on coming for John Wick. Seeing no end in sight, except, maybe being put in the ground, or maybe something else. You see, there's this gentleman named Marquis de Gramont, played with teeth gnashing menace by Bill Skarsgård, and John Wick, of course, is played once again by Keanu Reeves, the great Keanu Reeves. Challenge him to an old school duel at dawn, and he might have his freedom, or at the very least, whoever is left, who loves John, will have a seat at the table. And with help from some old friends, new friends, and even a bear, he will have his freedom or die trying. But the Marquis de Gramont will not go out without a fight, and sends everyone, pretty much the whole world, to make sure that John Wick does not make it to the duel at dawn. Let the battle begin. So, holy shit. Holy shit! The best action franchise ever just got better. Oh my god, guys. John Wick Chapter 4 fucks so hard, dude. Like, that lizard brain Grant is at home today because, oh my god. Like, the best action movie ever. I'm not even really kidding. John Wick Chapter 4 is just pure, uncut, awesome, shot right to your eyeballs and your eardrums. This movie is absolutely spectacular. Plus, also thanks to AMC for this really rad bucket and coin set. Thanks for that. I saw this movie in IMAX, and it is just orgasmically amazing. This movie, I don't know what to say. Like, I thought that there was no way that any of these movies would ever be better than the third one. John Wick Chapter 4 is better. John Wick Chapter 4 is the best installment in a series of great installments. I'm tickled pink by this movie. I cannot wait to see this movie again. I also should warn you, it's 3 hours, and it feels like an hour. It moves so quickly. It is so well paced. I love this movie. John Wick Chapter 4, just to me, solidifies that who would have thought? Like 8 years ago, like this comeback vehicle with Keanu Reeves, where it's about a hitman whose dog dies, and he goes on a rampage. Who would have thought that movie would spawn 3 sequels, each better than the last one, and along with that, the first one would be so great. Guys, this movie is a true epic. It's funny, it's emotionally powerful, but beyond everything else, as an action movie, it is, to quote the late great Android film critic co-host 3000, it's action-packed to the max, son! Just, oh my god. Every step of this movie, every action beat that happens, could be the climax of a different action movie. It's all climax. It is all killer, no filler. And then the stuff in between, the mythologizing, is great. It's grounded in the fact that we really like John Wick. We want him to be okay. We want him to get his revenge and to have some semblance of peace. We root for this character. We care about this character, and it's because Keanu Reeves. I don't think people give enough credit to what Keanu Reeves brings to cinema. What he brings to that simple, stoic badassery that he has brought from the beginning. This movie is just a glorious action epic. There's one scene in particular, and you'll be hearing a lot about it. You thought that dog foo sequence from the third movie was amazing? Holy shit. There is a scene... I'm not going to spoil it too much, but there's a scene in like an abandoned house that is done bird's eye view style, and it makes it look like you're watching them fighting inside of a dollhouse. It's like perspective to make them look almost like specks, running upstairs, shooting, taking down bad guys, and it's a wonder. That is one of the best action sequences I have ever seen in a movie, and I've seen a lot of action movies. I'm an action movie fan. This movie is amazing. John Wick Chapter 4 is amazing. And between this and Dungeons and Dragons, if you are going to the movies in March and you skip these two movies and see Shazam instead, you're no longer my friend. Like, seriously, go see John Wick Chapter 4. Just, please, go see this movie. It is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Long live the king. He's back, and I'm thinking I love it. And you know what? I'm also thinking this. You see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus for John Wick Chapter 4. I absolutely love this movie. Every second of this movie. I adored John Wick Chapter 4. This is one of the best films of 2023 so far. It is probably going to make the top 25. I loved this movie. I absolutely love this movie. It's phenomenal. Anyway, spectacular. Trailer trash. But that's being said, 5 out of 5 stars plus for John Wick Chapter 4. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. The Blackening. This looked kind of funny. It's sort of like it's an all black cast, but it's like kind of Scream-esque. It's like a horror comedy, slasher comedy. Looks very, very, very funny. It has Jermaine Fowler's in it. That looks pretty funny. It's the tagline in the trailer is "They can't kill all of us first." Fantastic. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That's coming out, I think, in the summertime. I think. Sisu Red Band trailer. We talked about this with Operation Fortune, I believe. It's basically finished John Wick, gold mining John Wick. This looks rad. I can't wait for this movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, we talked about it a bunch, looks really good. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, talked about it a bunch, looks really good. The Flash, talked about it, looks good. Oppenheimer, talked about it, looks good. Fast X, talked about it, looks good. Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, talked about it. In fact, we reviewed it. I've already seen it. And I don't even need to say it looks good. It is good. Next week, go see Dungeons and Dragons. But this week, go see John Wick. Anyway, and that's it for trailers. Was there forma? Yes. For the first time in this series, there is a scene after the credits, and it is a quick scene, but it's an important one. It is absolutely worth sticking around for. It is the perfect bow on this terrific experience. It is at the very end of the credits. There's enough credits. My dad, who never goes to the movies, is planning to see this tomorrow, and he says, "Are the credits long enough for me to go pee?" Because the movie's so long. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. It's like 10 minutes of credits. But, yeah, it's worth... He says, but don't forget to come back to the theater and see the post-credits. So, he says, oh, of course. So, yeah. 2 bloody, bruised knuckle thumbs up for John Wick Chapter 4. Holy shit, this movie... To quote Christy Lemire in her review of Mad Max, it goes, "There might be movies with more dramatic depth, but I don't care. John Wick Chapter 4 melted my face off." I love this movie. Anyway... 5 out of 5 stars. That's it. And stay through the credits. That is it. The weekend is done. This is our only review for this weekend, but it's not only a review coming up. First off, this weekend, though, on Luke Ponto's channel, I will be a guest on his new live show, so come check it out. Come in the chat, say what's up, and while you're there, subscribe to my buddy Luke. He's a good dude, makes good content, really cool guy. Grant approved. Grant the Movie and TV Guy approved, but approved. Next week, we're going to have a packed week next week. Wednesday, we are going to have a slightly early review for the Sundance darling 1001. We're seeing that Wednesday night. There actually is another early screening on Tuesday, but I'm not able to make that one. I have a doctor's appointment. But Wednesday, we will see that. Thursday, we are seeing the faith-based film His Only Son. I don't know anything about it, but we're going to see it anyway. Friday, we are seeing the film Spinning Gold. And then this weekend, or next weekend rather, we will have, on streaming, we will have reviews of Murder Mystery 2, starring Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Tetris, starring the biopic Tetris on Apple TV Plus, starring Taron Egerton. And the new, also Sundance favorite, Rye Lane on Hulu. So we'll have reviews of all of those. And then also coming up in the coming weeks, we'll also have reviews of the Super Mario Brothers movie, Air, and Paint, as well as Zoom and Renfield. So those are all coming up, packed. Also, on my socials, for the people who are on my socials, at the end of March, we'll do the quarter-term report of the best films of the first 3 months of the year, and the worst films of the first 3 months of the year. So that is coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love all class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's supposed to do. Leave a comment, even if you take Grant like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at RaisedOnPopcorn with Grant. Twitter, I am at RaisedGrant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of John Wick Chapter 4? Did you like the movie? Hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. And I'll catch you guys next time. I'm back. See you next time, guys. Bye.